I'm Antonella Vecchio. I work for Sabre and I'm the Vice President for Online and Land and Sea, based in London. I'm Italian, but I'm enjoying every minute of the London life and enjoying every minute the thrill of the online arena. Land and Sea is whatever has got to do with our suppliers for hotels, for rail, for cars, for tours, for cruises. So whatever is not the traditional air business is included in Land and Sea. So it's one of the focus segments in Sabre because there is loads of potential in this segment and we are really looking at it. I'm a frequent traveler. I have gained BA Silver status in 6 months. And this is the beauty of the EMEA role, Europe, Middle East and Africa. And I can tell you, Cape Town is 12 hours away from London. So this is the span of action that I have. When I travel for business, I generally travel BA. It's a very good way of accruing miles. When I travel for leisure, I always try not to fly low cost. Don't like it, hate the guts of it. Probably this comes from my airline experience. I've always been fighting low cost carriers, just don't like them. Since I've been traveling a lot in my career, even if when I travel for leisure, I never go in scrappy hotels. I like being comfortable. I think I've never been camping, so I'm not going to start now. When I travel for business, I never book my own travel. I've got the pleasure and leisure to have Livia, my executive assistant, and she does everything for me. So she uses the self-booking tool that we use at Sabre, or she uses the travel agency that is working with us. When I travel for leisure, my husband does a lot of the work, and even if he's much older than I am, he loves online. I think we've never been in a travel agency, we haven't been in a travel agency for the past 20 years. And first because he was working for Alitalia, so we traveled leisure with Alitalia in top class, and then because we do it online. But when I help him in doing our travel plans, it's always online. The online travel business fascinates me because especially when I use online for my leisure stuff, I can do it whenever I want. I don't need to be on the phone, don't need to be in the travel agencies physically. I can do all the scoping and all the shopping that I want and make up my mind. This is when I travel. When I put my Vice President online hat, it's a completely different story. Managing online is the most thrilling experience in my life. It's like gambling. It's like gambling, any minute, because everything is played on technology. You need to be better than the others because online travel agencies generally use dual technology. So you really need to be the best. Otherwise, 1 second you are on as Sabre powering a specific OTA, the same second you are off because they switch you off. So it's gambling, it's pure gambling, love it. I started to learn about the GDS in one of my latest assignments when I was working for Alitalia. I was managing the commercial relationship with the GDSs. So I started feeling the contentiousness and the fights between the two worlds, which, to be honest, I didn't understand because for me, the marketplace that the GDSs are creating is something very, very effective. Is very leading edge technology with very solid infrastructure and experience which has been built in 50 years for what Sabre is concerned. I don't think there is anybody in the world that can match in quality and in performance the technology that we are delivering. I think the biggest clash is that probably we are not able to show to airlines the value that we bring. We are very good in showing to travel agencies which kind of value we can bring, but I don't think we do a very good job with airlines. So we think that we should be better in supporting them and in being very clear what the value of the distribution is for them. There are some trends that are really going to change the online world in the near future. First of all, mobile, smart data and artificial intelligence as emerging technologies are going to bring to the online travel agencies and to technology something which is completely different and something which could really help in addressing and supporting two of the major challenges that online travel agencies have at the moment, which are the acquisition of customers and loyalty, how to drive loyalty of their customers. Something in the acquisition of customers is going to change very soon because acquisition is very costly for online travel agencies. They are testing and experiencing new ways of reducing the cost of acquisition, which could be something outside, the meta search approach and channel. But us as a GDS can do really a lot by pushing on, especially on big data and especially on artificial intelligence with our, new technologies to really address the needs of the customer. New technologies like smart data and artificial intelligence are going to impact on the traveler experience because those two technologies are going to allow online travel agencies to be closer to what the traveler needs are. Through these kind of technologies, the offers that we will bring to the travelers are going to be much sharper, much going to what he or she really needs. And this is going to be a huge value because if we can provide better offers and in such a way that the time that the traveler spends online is reduced, this is a huge added value for the traveler. And this is the value that we can bring to the traveler through the online travel agency. And on the other side, if we can address better their needs, the travelers' needs, this is going to unleash loyalty because the online travel agency is able to provide whatever they want and they are going to come back. Sabre can succeed more with online travel agencies by providing innovation and by trying to leapfrog competition as much as we can. We need to keep on being really on top of the ball. We need to exploit as much as we can our labs to make sure that all the cool ideas that they have as far as innovation is concerned become new technology and become new technology that we can deliver to them. So we need to insist on technology. That's the way to go with online travel. The thing that I miss the most about Italy is the sun and the warm weather. I love London. I'm enjoying every minute of my life in London, but unfortunately, the weather is not like Italy, that's all. So if we could do a little bit of meshing like we do with big data, in weather, as much as the weather is concerned, that will be perfect. The best part of my job is traveling and meeting so many customers from different cultures. I'm absolutely fascinated about cultures and how the same challenge can be slightly different in relation to culture. So it's meeting people, it's meeting customers, and the multiculturality of my role.